Yes, team. Good morning, man. Hope everyone is blessed. Let me know if you guys can hear me nice and clear as well. Sav should be joining us in a minute. So I'll be chilling with you guys for the first couple of minutes. Just make sure I check in, see if everyone's all blessed. As you guys know, we always do the morning checkup, morning mental health checkup to make sure everyone's in the right state of mind, right frame of mind. Sunny today in the UK. I don't know where you guys are all at. So maybe we start off with that one, man. Where is everyone today? And is it sunny outside? I think that's a great question to start the morning off. Because it might be raining, bro. Yesterday, I swear in the last few days, man, it's just been raining and raining and raining. But for today, nice and beautiful today, man. So I'm looking forward to stepping out in the sun today. The day looks like I've got a few bit training sessions, take my son training as well. So yeah, a packed day, man, of stuff that I actually enjoy doing. So and also, chopping it up with you guys as well in the building. Who is here first and foremost? Big up to Vinny in the building. Bless up ends, bless up to you, bum bro. Big up to AR as well. Big up, man. He's bigging up all the man them as well. So love for the love, man. Smash that like, subscribe. You never walk alone. Great intro music. Salsa. Big up to you, man. Big up to McGregor as well. Says good morning, peeps. Good morning to you, my bro. CJ in the building says big up, man. Hope you're all good as well. Red Vision, big up or morning to you, man. Christian as well, big up as well. Who else? Did I say AR as well? Or did I shout you out, my guy? Did I? Big up, man. Okay, hold on. We're getting the day. So in Glasgow, pissing that. Okay. Sorry, brother. Sorry, man. Need some sunshine in your life, bro. From Leeds, cloudy, raining, overcast. Yeah, mad. Big up, G. Big up, man. I'll be back around midday. Say less, my guy. Big up, man. Big up to Double T as well. It says big up and main amateur as well. Big up. So we got rain in Leeds. Is it cloudy in Leeds and overcast in Glasgow? Raining in Glasgow, I should say. Is it raining? Oh, yeah, it's long, bro. I wish I could take a picture and show you guys. Sunny as listen, I'm happy, bro. I'm happy sunny as hell. Um Carmino, hi, big up to you, man. Big up. Don't know if it's your first time around the place, but big up to you. Big up to Trudon as well. You seen the cruise comment about Isak? I have my bro. Big up to Morris as well. G in the building. Big up my guy. Yeah, I did see his wild comments, bro. Crazy, innit? That I don't know. He said him and his viewers. Did he say him or did he say his viewers don't know who Isak is? And I was like, that's a lie. That's a lie. Unless you guys are under a cave somewhere, that's completely a lie. Everyone knows who Isak is. To be fair, man. So absolutely out. Crazy comments. But I guess I feel like he's known for these comments. I feel like that's just Tony Cruz in it at the moment, bro. He just says stuff. I don't know. He's retired now, and so maybe I don't know. Maybe him and his podcast crew, man, they need something to talk about. So if he says something outlandish, then yeah, crazy in it. I guess, man. Yeah. What's this one here? Big up to LFC. What are you saying there? Football world is so rattled about the transfer. Do you know what? I think Tony Cruz is rattled from the Florian Wirtz stuff. I think from there, he's like, why would you choose Liverpool, man? You know what I mean? Love Leone. That's what I did see that, he was like no to Newcastle and he wanted to come to Liverpool as well. No one wants to go to Newcastle, guys. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. Out of context. I get, yeah, or every one of the comments are normally out of context, isn't it? Really, unless you read the whole or watch the whole stream in it, I guess. And it's probably something along the lines that, oh, we don't really watch English football or something along those lines. So no one really pays attention to see who's doing what and who's good and stuff like that. And he probably said most of my probably don't even know who Isak is because they never watch the English Premier League. So probably, I don't know. Didn't read the whole thing, saw the quotes, which was jokes. But they're always going to be taken out of context, man. Every one of the little snippets you get from the journals, unless underneath they put the whole statement or the whole interview. But then even when you read it as well, you don't see like posture, mannerisms, facial expressions. So you don't know if they're joking, if they were having a laugh, You don't get the context of the conversation, the context of the question. It's just what they said, and you kind of have to make your own assessment about what's said. So yeah, it's mad. Big up to James says Guay's coming in January apparently. Um, I don't know. Wait and see, bro. Wait and see. I guess I know I've seen a couple of the quotes from Lewis Steele, which we will touch on. But let's get into it, man. And once Sav comes, we'll catch him up to speed as well. But big up to everyone that's already in the building. As we said, man, so let's make sure we have the same amount of likes. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing as well. And there's a poll in the chat. You know what I mean? So when we do our morning check-in, we make sure we see how the people are. Let's go and have a quick look at that. 50-50, 12%. Feeling good, 6%, which is good. Could be better. Could be better is at 22%. Yeah, we need that to change before the end of the stream. We want everyone to be feeling good or feeling great. 61% said feeling great, thanks. So big up to everyone in the building, man. Anything you want to share it. Drop it up if you need to as well. But let's get into it, man. Michael, I'm joking. Michael Olise, guys. We've spoken about him quite a few times. I know the guys on the chat on the show always on the channel always speaks very, very highly of this player. I know some of you guys in the chat joke about the comparisons between we look the same, which I don't see it, but that's just me. In terms of, is he going to be a good replacement for Mohamed Salah? 110%. 110% if you had to ask me if there's someone out there we could go in and get to replace Mo Salah. Even in January, we have to get that person in. I would love to get him in. I'd honestly love to get this guy in our team. At Palace, he was really, really good. And since he's gone to Bayern, I think his levels have massively increased in the way he performs on a match day, game to game. I don't know if many of you kind of watch the Bundesliga. I do quite a lot. So the style and how he plays, everything looks so effortless and so easy and so elegant. And obviously he's in a team with full of like top level players as well. So that massively helps, what he's been able to go there and achieve. And I know most people kind of look at the numbers and seeing, okay, he's scored this amount, got this amount of assists and stuff like that. I look at the way he performs within the game, and he's consistently a threat throughout every game I watch him playing. Whether the goals come within the game, whether the assists come within the game, he's just absolutely an absolute problem. He's not you would say the fastest player in the world, but he's got enough speed. His agility, balance, the way he jinks past players, he can go to the byline, he can also cut in. And what I've noticed a lot as well this season, last season going into this, he uses his right foot hell of a lot more now. So naturally, he's normally left-footed, obviously, and he likes to operate mainly off his left side. But he doesn't mind getting shots away off his right. He doesn't mind taking people down to the byline, which you have to kind of use your right foot. And because he's so unpredictable in terms of the way he dribbles, the way he plays, his thought process within the game, you add that to what we currently have in this squad, what we're trying to build, that could be absolutely insane. And as I said to everyone, man, we want Liverpool to be the best team in the world on a consistent basis. We want to dominate world football. We want when teams turn up to Anfield, not only are they scared of the crowd and the atmosphere, you want them to be scared of the players they're coming up against. They're looking across next to them, whether that's on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, and going, yeah, this game is going to be very difficult today. And I think Michael Olise will do that, man. I think he'll come in and he'll absolutely ball out. The problem that we have, guys, is Mohamed Salah, right? We know he's got that legendary status at the football club. He's Mr. Liverpool at points. He's the king, as he's normally quoted to be. The problem we have at the moment is with Salah. Salah, we know he will score. We know he'll get assists. It's just when. We know it will happen. It's just when. We're at a stage now within the team where it's not that he's not needed. It's more so the moments that he speaks about, him saying he's a moments player now going forward in his career, right? The moments you speak about, seems to be coming late on in games now. Or he's not available in terms of he's not a part of the team while for about 50, 60, 70 minutes on a game to game basis, and then you're waiting for that moment. Um, for me, when I watch our team, and I'd love to know what you guys think. For me, when I watch our team, I don't want to be waiting that long for moments to happen. I want those moments to be could be in the first five, could be in the first 10, and I'm not saying he's never done that in the first five and in the first 10, but his game is tailored now around waiting for these moments. I'll wait on the end of the line. I'll wait at the back to make sure, when the ball gets out to me, I'll go and make something happen, which is fine. But while that's going on, there's so much taking place within that first 20 minutes from a defensive work, transitional work, so much patterns of plays trying to, happen. But if you're not a part of all that while we're trying to do that, when you do get the ball, you have to give us those moments straight away. If the trade-off as such will be, okay, we'll do all the other stuff, but when the ball comes to you, we need something to happen. For me, if we're gonna trade off the heavy workload, we're gonna need those moments. And for me, I think we should measure it a season by season. When we talk about longevity, when we talk about status at the football club, Mo Salah is up there against the best of the best, right? And you can take a pick where you put him depending on your generation and stuff like that. You can put Mo Salah where you want to put him. He's up there though. There's no question about that. The problem we have though, and I think some section of our fan base is we think more for player than the team. And at the moment, we want our team to play better football. That's one. We also want our team to be a bit more dominant within games. That's two. And Mo Salah affects that in a positive and also a negative way at times as well. So I think if we want our team to go back to, remember when we was in that first 20 minutes where teams were just getting bopped off the park, players like Michael Olise will come into the team and that's what we'll get. Obviously, Mo Salah is at the back end of his career, but he's probably a hell of a lot fitter than most 20-year-olds, to be fair to him. Um, but I think us going forward, we're gonna need to level up. And it doesn't mean that means that's a disrespect to what we currently have. It just means the team is moving forward, similar to when obviously everyone can say what when they started. I'd love to know when you all started supporting Liverpool as well. If you want to throw that in the chat, and then we can talk about it. But similar to when like Gerrard for me, right, growing up, and I was like, yeah, this team can't do anything without him. That like he carried on us on his back. He was scoring important goals. He was turn up in important moments when he wasn't on the pitch. You can see that affected the team. But as soon as the moment come to like he had to get dropped out of the team, and I remember against Real Madrid. You remember when if you guys are around the same generation, they put him on the bench, and I was like, what is Brendan Rodgers doing here? Why are we throwing the main guy on the bench? And I was like, nah, we can't be doing that. But obviously, the gaffer had his own way, his own style, his own players he wanted to implement, and he knew Gerrard was near the end of his like career time in it. So he wanted to give the chance to the other players, whether we respected or rated them players at that point. The manager did. So I think similar to that. I didn't like the change then. I didn't like it, but then we moved past that. We had some sticky points, and then we had Klopp, and then Klopp just revamped everything, got in all them superstars, that became superstars, I should say, and we started cooking. At the moment, we already have some superstars. So even if we lost a player like Mo, I'm not even losing, but if he leaves after his 2 years, I don't think it's the end of the world. But I feel like most fans are thinking like that. I feel like some fans, I should say, not most. I feel like some are thinking if he leaves or he doesn't play, if he's on the bench, it means Liverpool won't score, we won't assist. I think he'll be the total opposite. But I think we have to see it first because I'm just speaking out of terms. So I guess it's one of those ones. I don't know if that's going to be true until it's proven right. You don't know if it's true as well. So we kind of have to wait and see what happens with that. But I think a player like Elise would come in and absolutely tear up the Premier League again. Because when he was at Palace, he was doing that. But I think now he's in a better phase of his career. Yeah, man, I think he'll be absolutely cold. But big up to everyone locked in, man. Ends to replace Salah at Liverpool. Big up, bro. Big up, Archie. I want to see us play like prime 2009, 2019 Liverpool. Yeah, I think, but with prime Liverpool, everything worked, right? Everything worked from left back to right back to the centre backs to the midfield to the front three. Like everything was clicking, everything clicked. At the moment, it feels like we're heavy one side, we're less so the other. Feels like we can't get the combination right in the midfield as well. So yeah, I think these things, once we can kind of figure out how to fix these things, and for me, I think they're very simple fixes, but that that we've got so many midfielders, and when you say like if you have your pairing, like for an example, the double pivot in my opinion should be Gravenberch and Szoboszlai. I think they offer the best balance for me. You have one ball carrier, but you also have a box to box player in there as well. But you also have someone, they both can pass the ball between the lines. And I think when they play together, they make quicker decisions. And then I think Florian Wirtz will then be better for it because then they'll play the ball to him quicker as well in those spaces that I see him operating. The option we then have is a Curtis, which I think can do the job as well. But because of his style and the way he plays, sometimes that quick snap pass, he doesn't give it, but there's times when I've seen him do it. But his style is to calm the game down. So when you got to play like Florian Wirtz in between the lines, you can't have a Curtis or a McAllister in the team in the starting because they calm the game down. Where he's moving and dropping into those spaces. So you need players that not gonna overthink it. You need players that's just gonna play it. And I think Sobo would play it, and I think Gravenberch would play it. And I think that's why I've seen, and I cast you guys back to go and watch the Atletico Bilbao Athletic Club, as they want to call themselves. Go and watch that game back. And that was the double pivot. And I really enjoyed that midfield rotation there because I felt like it just worked. They did things at a faster speed, which then helped everyone else within the team. But yeah, that's my point on that one. Let's see what else. CJ saying facts. I want to see prime slot football 2009 was clock era. We've moved on now. Yeah, we have moved on. Prime slot era. I think prime slot would. I think the style he wants to play is that quick transitional football, and then he wants to also keep the ball. But I said it to the guys as well. I can't remember the stream. Maybe not the last, maybe the one before that. And I was saying to the guys, I think slot style won't be an actual style. I think it will be style. Let me get Sav in the building. Big up Sav. I think slot style will be one of those ones where it's game by game. I don't think it will be necessarily like, oh, we're gonna play like this, and you're gonna see the patterns of play, and then I think he's gonna have a way of playing. It's not gonna be a style that sticks to each game. It's just gonna be right. We want to move the ball quickly. We want to play the ball between the lines. We want to transition quickly. But when we play against this team, we're going to set up like this. When we play against that team, we're going to set up like this. So you will never get to see the full flow of what the team is capable of doing in terms of the style. You might see it come into into the game a bit more when we're like 4-5-0 up. But other than that, nah. But big up, Sav, bro.
Big up, brother.
Yeah, man. Just dropping it up with the people about Mr. Olise and potentially the guy that's going to replace him, Mohamed Salah. And not listening to, but I tried to find the podcast that Lewis Steele was breaking down so I can get the context of questions. I wanted to get the context of probably the way he was, but I didn't have enough time to kind of go into it. So I just had a look at the quotes of what he was saying. But just basically, Liverpool are looking at Michael Olise, looking at his top of our transfer list in terms of a player that could potentially replace Mohamed Salah, and it could be in the next year or two. But I'm thinking, I think we need to bring him in as soon as possible, really, more than wait a long period of time, and then you're trying to get him when the world is probably then looking for it. I think every other team right now, that I think top teams in world football already have a right winger. I can't think of many that doesn't have one. Arsenal have one. Chelsea technically have a few that they would use. I don't think he wouldn't go United. I can't see that changing in the next year in terms of the state of that club. Man City, they've got Shirky that can play there, Foden that can play there, Savinho that can play there.
Man City is very possible.
But they've got like 3 men that can actually
but
play
like
out there.
it depends on it if you get a person who's in the actual position or someone who can just play there because.
But Savinho's a right-sided player. He definitely plays there.
Yeah, but they were just trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, to Spurs, didn't they?
Yeah. They tried to ship him out twice, bro. So, I think the talent will show, and even if people have right wingers, if Olise is better than them and it's for the right price, then yeah, I could see that too, man. He's the best in class for me, like in that position, especially of what's available. Well, actually, I say what's available. The weird thing with Olise is, and people have to enlighten me because this was the successor for me the whole time. Like, if he was Rafinha first, he went to Barca, and all the Liverpool fans moaned and said he had an attitude problem, and then you saw what he'd done. And then Olise, and yeah, I don't understand where the talks come from all of a sudden. Not in terms of Liverpool wanting him at the top of the list, but all this like there's a chance and all that not because it's wrong. I just don't understand. He just got to Bayern Munich. Like it's very quick and it's very possible, unless he's already made a plan himself or someone's already spoke to him. But I always find it strange that instantly from the transfer window's about to end, he's been at Bayern Munich. He's had 1 season now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And then all of us, and then this will be his 2nd season, and then it's just like done to Liverpool. But if it's possible, of course, get him in. I would love that.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think, when you go to a club, and 9 times out of 10, you do expect to go there and win. But when he probably didn't expect to go there and just like win. When that probably I'd say probably similar to like Trent's feelings. Like, bro, I've won everything at Liverpool. Like the feeling of going again probably isn't there. And I'm thinking maybe with Olise, apart from probably winning the Champions League with Bayern, what else is kind of there to? Do you know one of those ones when you've won early?
That's true, but like they didn't mop up everything in the Bundesliga.
No, I know.
And
I'm just thinking when you go there and just winning it, it's like, bro. You know what I mean?
Because you knew that was going to happen. Like Bayern Munich, apart from when Dortmund won the title and then when Leverkusen won it like 2 seasons ago, they've won like 10 of the last 15 or 11 of the last 15.
Yeah, it's silly, bro.
So it's basically like the Scottish League, and it's like going to Celtic and then leaving straight away. It's like, well, you knew you was going to win the league. Champions League, I would always think that that's the main aim for someone going to Bayern Munich. So if they win that, I understand. But at the same time, it's just like, listen, like I said, this isn't me saying that anyone's wrong. It just confuses me a little bit because no one's heard from Olise. So I just wanted to know how, like, all of it. I remember like me and Gede having loads of conversations about Olise before he went to Bayern Munich, and it's just weird to me that like all of a sudden, if he was 3 years into a contract, or something, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I get it, but like, maybe man just don't rate Bayern Munich like that and just wants to move on. But listen, if we can get him, can't see anything better. I can't see anything better. But yeah, it's a bit strange to me. But he's a top baller, bro. And obviously, you mentioned all the clubs. Yeah, Liverpool. If we're making him priority, then that's always a Man City. They wanted him before he left to go Bayern Munich. Chelsea is always an option for everyone because nobody even knows who they're dead on. I mean, they play Esteval there now, innit? So he's young, so maybe that's not a thingy for him, but they can always get people in. And then I'll say PSG, bro. He's a French shooter, so
yeah,
it's very possible there as well. They've got ballers in their team, but they can always change stuff up. So yeah, man. Hey, either way.
Yeah, and also I'm just looking at some of the quotes as well from it. And it was more leaning towards some of his people close to him, from Lewis Steele, saying it was always in his mind to come back to the Premier League as well. And then he goes on to say, we can't say too much more about that, but it's one to watch. So
I can believe they're coming back to the Premier League thing. I think a lot of people who move on early would want to do that. But yeah, hey, listen, man. You ain't gonna get no complaints from me. Guess you just got to be the right setting.
Yeah.
Make sure you got the right gaffer too, bro, because you don't want to come back to these tactics. But trust me, it won't make a difference there. But he's only young, and he's like 20, 23. So
I mean, he's a young youth, man. Bro, if he comes back to this team, honestly,
that's what I'm saying. Even if he stay 2 more seasons at Bayern Munich, he'll only be 25, bro. He's got the same thing as Bellingham's got. Like, by the time they've been at a club for like 6 years and that, they're only gonna be 25, 26.
Mm-hmm.
Great age.
So they've still got years ahead of them to go and play other plays.
Yeah, of course, man. Normally, man, them are like, I don't want to say prime because it's really like a obsolete number, really, bro. But a lot of people start kicking on by them. They've had enough time to find their feet, find out what kind of player they are. He's gonna come with experience now, being in different clubs and that. Hey, listen, man. I told you already. I'd ship Salah out now, blood.
Hold on, let me shift because I'll get G in the building. 1 second, brother. Get G in the building. Big up G as well. But yeah, I want to talk about this man. Konate's contract. There's actually one on the table from what I was seeing and reading from the journals. But he still hasn't accepted it yet. But there's not. I haven't seen anyone now. I think over the last couple of weeks, I haven't seen anyone really crash out about it. I think everyone's kind of just okay. It is what it is. If he leaves, he leaves. But most people, from what I've read, when you go into the comment sections, most people from there, they're all like, "Nah, man, let's hope to keep him. It ain't like, let him go. He's not into it. Blah blah blah." But this is the last couple of weeks I've looked at. Probably before there's probably loads more people crashing out.
Yeah. So they've all changed their minds. What you're telling me? Because before the Arsenal game, everyone's saying get rid of him.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if will he accept this deal or not. Whatever is on the table, does it match what he believes he's valued at? I don't know. But we kind of have to wait and see with this one. But look, if he's here for the year, he's here for the year. If he's not, he's not. If he goes in January, goes in January. Is Gueye the replacement for him, or is he the future replacement for like a Virgil? Still more to kind of look into from there. But yeah, question maybe is just, do you guys think he'll actually stay at Liverpool? Or do you think, because he said he wants to stay. That's the thing. He said he wants to be here, but people's opinions and minds can change, as the days goes on, because he might be in the same mode as, actually, I've achieved everything as well. Maybe I want to go and try something new. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Where are you guys at with this one now? We're a few weeks down the line. Transfer window shut as well.
I think it could just be that. We won't know until he signs or doesn't sign, really. But yeah, I think he might just want to try something new. Maybe see how, if Liverpool give him a good offer, he'll stay. I can imagine. But if it's not really an offer that he feels like not really feeling it, then he will he'll just go. He'll just go. And I think now, he's just getting on with the season, which I prefer. I prefer it like this. I like just when players, whether you got a contract situation going, I don't really care, to be honest with you. You're here now, innit? So I can only deal with the here and now. I can't worry about what you're going to do in the future. That's Liverpool's job. So, yeah, listen, if he stays, amazing. If he goes, it is what it is. I think Gueye coming in, I don't think Gueye is a replacement or future anything. I just think that's just an opportunity that Liverpool have been able to get to. And if you can get someone of that quality in, he'll either be a replacement or he'll be the future heir. Either way, but you've got that replacement and you've got the choice. Better to have it than not need it, than need it and not have it type of vibe. So
I'm with you on that.
I think with Gueye, it's just more. Remember, 35 million for someone of that quality, bro, you're not finding that. So you'll just take it, even if you didn't need it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just kind of one of those. But yeah, man, Konate, run your rhythm. I couldn't really care less. Like, if you're gonna stay, fantastic. If you don't want to stay, then I couldn't care less about what you do in your future. You know what I mean? You're not part of Liverpool anymore, so I won't really be too bothered.
No, fairs. Scrap saying he looks a bit more shakier than ever this season, in his opinion. I think he's had 2 rough games. And I say rough games with a two rough games with a pinch of salt. But the Arsenal game, he was outstanding.
Yeah, man. That's I think we've seen Konate have like shaky performances since he's been at Liverpool. It's just that most of his performances are good or he's injured. I'm with G, man. I'm dead with the people in the contracts. I really couldn't give a damn. I didn't care with Salah and Virgil either or Trent. I'm just like, bro, they're abiding by their contract by staying at the club and playing football and trying to play to the top level. Everything else ain't my business. So, yeah, I have favourites and stuff and people that I would like to stay at the club. I would like Konate to stay at the club. But if he moves on, well, yeah, he moves on, bro. I think what you both said is right, man. I think that's the new wave of the modern footballer. When you look at the ages of them and look at the players they've grown up on and the times they've grown up on, it's completely different to what we were seeing as kids, how people were acting in football, all that staying at one club business. People are looking at dons who are running around winning trophies everywhere, bro, and cementing their legacy. And these like weren't born Liverpool fans, bro. So for them, it's like, listen, I came to a club and become a fan of the club while I'm there, and I'm sure when they retire and the pundits and stuff, they'll be like, yeah, I'm a fan of Liverpool and that. But realistically, bro, they're a fan of what they're doing. They're a fan of the institution. They love the people there. But it's their own life. They're so young. Konate's won everything at Liverpool. Well, he ain't won the Champions League, innit? But, yeah.
Wasn't he not there for that?
Nah.
No. That was time ago.
Yeah, he came after that. But, yeah, even still, you can go win it somewhere else, or you can try win it this season with Liverpool and then move on. But I think there's nothing to go off his personality. That's the one thing I'll say what I don't like from people. There's like, he's not giving anyone any reason to like doubt what he wants to do. He's never said anything. The only time I heard him say one thing was it like, don't believe everything you read or something, or don't listen to it. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Because that was say after we won the league and man would just bother him and that. And he's always a model professional. He tries to do his best in that. The players seem to like him. The manager likes him. So, yeah, I don't have any problem. The likelihood is I'll wait till January where people can speak to him so he can listen to stuff, offers, and then make his mind up there, which, to be honest, if I was a footballer in my last year of my contract, I would advise anyone to do that. Wait till January so you can actually hear from him instead of signing and then you hear in January, oh, yeah, this team would have done this and they would have made me the captain and I would have been... No, wait till January. It doesn't make a difference to us Liverpool fans. Like, the difference between now and January is 3 months, bro. Or you know what I mean? 3 and a bit months. So, like, yeah, listen to offers. Let your agent do all of that. I think that's the kind of thing Konate does. He lets his agent do what he needs to do. And I play football. That's the understanding you have with an agent. And then when your agent comes to you, you know what? Bayern Munich said, PSG said, Madrid said, nah, man, I'm enjoying the season. I love being at Liverpool and the money ain't really much difference. I'll stay.
Plus, it would be good. It's a good comparison as well in terms of whatever they're offering to what Liverpool's offering, and you can go, well, this is. Do you know what I mean? I think it works best in the player's favor in that 100%. Instance.
100%.
Not wasted said. Players come and go. He's won stuff with us and been pivotal. I'm grateful. I think that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Great way to put it.
I think
that's everything wrapped up into a comment, isn't it? That is what it is.
I think we need to also be not us, but like fans as well. We need to maybe get into the mindset as well. Obviously, Konate's been here a minute, but maybe from now with the signings that we've made, let's get into the mindset that some of these players might only stay for like 3 years and then bounce. You know, we don't really, what we have is like, oh, we want players to stay for 10, 15 years and we get mad when they express trying to leave anywhere else. Now, I think I prefer it anyway, to be honest with you, because I just prefer like the changing understanding that the team can potentially get better, look a bit more different. Things become stale. You've seen what happened with Manchester City as of recently. Yeah, the same team 5-6 years. Luckily, they were able to win obviously 4 titles in that time. But now look at the team; it's all looking a bit jaded. They've got new guys in. They're gonna have to get those guys to obviously try and perform very quickly. So yeah, I feel like maybe now Liverpool are entering, for me, what top clubs do, which is you get obviously some players are going to stay for a long time, but most of them 3 to 4 years. Once they're done, that's it. I mean, you just kind of, unless they're obviously elite players.
Yeah, it's usually the spine, innit? The spine seems to stay around a lot longer than anyone. The midfielder, the goalkeeper, and then the top striker normally stay around. Which at Liverpool's pretty much the same. It's just that Salah was the striker, technically. Is that you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Salah, Virgil, and Alisson, bro, and they're still here, and they've been here for time, bro. But everyone else is kind of like moving around and that, man. I think, I'm with you, man, because I know people keep like voicing it as Player FC and all this business, brother. Listen, some things I hate with changing that, but things evolve, innit? Like, I don't know why everyone's so stuck on this past business. If some football fans come in and want to be just loving a player and they came to Liverpool because they like a player, so what? So that's what people do in basketball all the time. Man, LeBron leaves and they follow him wherever he goes. You had a Cleveland top and now you have an LA top, bro. Here's what it is. People follow Ronaldo and Messi everywhere, bro. Bare Barca fans, bro, that were there because they grew up on Messi, support Inter Miami now, bro. It's fine, man. It's not. There's always going to be a core fan base anyway. But I don't.
Yeah, I think it's more the younger generation. I don't think that stems from the older generation. If they pick their team, they stick with their team. I think that's more like kids just wearing like loads of different kits and stuff like that.
But even that, it's people, Messi, Ronaldo, and people like that. They're not that old. They're all our age. Well, Ronaldo's a little bit older, but they're all like mid-30s and that, bro. So even the people who are our age doing that, I've seen geezers do that. You know what I mean? They still have their core team. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I know Man U fans that when Ronaldo came back, there's people who came with Ronaldo. You saw that from the social media as well. Like, they and Messi, when he left Barca, he took like 20 million followers with him and that, bro. So they are Man U fans, but also now they've got this vested interest in this other club, and I'm following Messi wherever he goes, bro. And it doesn't matter what you tell me about him, that's my guy, bro. And anyone who thinks that's not a real thing, you watch what happens when Salah leaves, bro. Just like when Son left Spurs, bro. I saw the social media account change. So you get me?
What you know? What this is a good moment now. I think does anyone actually? I'll go and do it. I'm gonna go and check what the Instagram is, and I'm gonna screenshot that, and let's see what it says in 2 years' time. If Salah does leave within that 2 years, let's see if that number check, because I think that would be an interesting little thing to see in it. So it's at 48.7 million right now, the Instagram page, to date. I'll save that in my phone, and then I'll see in the next 2 years, guys, God willing, we're all around, we'll revisit it if Salah leaves and see if that changes. Because if that drops, I'll be creasing, bro. Like 2 million goals. You're like, wait, 2 million guys left.
Superstars now, bro. That's what it is, man. These are stars, bro. It's beyond the realm of just football, bro. They do so much. They started with Beckham and that, bro, and it's like blossomed ever since then. It's the way forward, and it's fine.
Could you guys imagine what David Beckham, like? Listen, he's massive now, isn't it? But I'm just obviously they're young guys and that they weren't there during the period when Posh, all of that kind of stuff, right? Imagine what that would be like now in today's day and age.
It's mad. It's mad. Do you have a player? Do you have I know that we're older, so you might say no, but do you have a player that you follow like that as well?
No, I don't support their team if he goes there.
No, but like when
Ronaldinho is probably the only one.
When I said support the team, I don't mean like how you support Liverpool, but I don't have to explain. Gee, you know what I'm talking about, innit? Like when
I do. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a player though.
Even in basketball,
but the way they do it though, Sav, they will invest in the team and leave, like stop following. I don't think I would ever do that.
No, they don't stop following. So like if you're, say for example, you're a Cleveland fan and you're from Cleveland and LeBron's your guy, they're still Cleveland fans. They just got LeBron Laker tops now as well, bro. Remember, they're in the same league, bro, but they're following LeBron, innit?
The only I don't know about footballer, but worse if Steph Curry was to leave Golden State, wherever he goes, I'm going. Like, so his man just went to, I don't care, any team. I don't know, the Milwaukee. Yeah, if he went to their Bucks, then I'm gonna be.
I said I'm going as well.
Bro, because it's just my favorite player.
Yeah, my son's like that with basketball. He's like, Giannis is his guy, innit? So there's like Milwaukee.
Do you think though with football though, guys? Yes, football is obviously a global sport, and every country has has a football league and play. But I feel like with football, the tribalism in that is bigger than any other sport in the world. Yeah, I think with basketball, baseball. Maybe it's just the American sports. I no disrespect to the Americans if there's any of you listening or in the building, but you guys do probably have that cult following as well. But I also feel like it's more the entertainment piece more than the actual team itself. I always get that vibe. It's like you go out and it's an experience for the day.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah, it's both.
I support a team, but
no, it's both.
More the experience.
Yeah. They do have.
We're there, and it's just like, nah, my team.
So they have what we have. It's just that they have the added bit. They don't. It's not like they don't have less tribalism. It's just that they have an added bit on top of it where we don't have the added bit. most people don't. It's happening now more where people come to football games to chill, and traditional football fans don't like it, bro.
Yeah.
Because you'll hear them moaning about they come and they don't sing, they're just standing around and they're ruining the atmosphere. And I'm like, well, they're bringing money to your club, so I hear people say it about Anfield, bro. Yeah, like you don't be getting a ticket in the cop end if you're just not going to sing because blah blah blah, and you get me. So whereas you're right in basketball and that, I mean they've got celebrities there, and like so into Miami when Messi's first game, Kim Kardashian was like in this little green area at the front, in front of the fingers, bro. So you are right, but if you go speak to like a Green Bay Packers fan or something like that, these men are diehard and they've had 100 years of season tickets, bro. And their baby,
just passing down.
Bro, they've got this thing where like you can put your baby who's not born on the waiting list, bro.
It's crazy.
But like again, I'm a Patriots fan, and I wanted to follow Brady wherever he went, but I couldn't, bro. But some people do that. When I was a little kid and I didn't understand, as soon as Michael Jordan left, my mom came in with the wizard top, bro. Listen, I don't know what's going on, bro, but you come back to the Chicago, blood? God doesn't leave me. You know me? I had an Iverson top. I didn't really wear it, but I got a Kobe top because it's Kobe. But Chicago's my team. It's kind of how it. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, don't get shot by it in football. It's coming, bro. It's more and more.
Honestly, it does feel that way. To be fair, it feels like as the generation shift, it's going to change, innit?
Yeah. My friend yesterday was walking around with the Leicester top on, bro, and he's a diehard Liverpool fan. You couldn't, but because it had Vardy on it, bro. That's all he cared about. And then when Vardy moved, the first thing he said to me is like, "I want this Cremo top, bro, but they're trash and the kit's ugly, but it's got Vardy on it because Vardy's this guy."
I said I need that Vardy.
Yeah, that's just it's the way. And you'll find out with Virgil too, blood. Trust me, the Virgil virgins, they're in full effect, bro.
The Virgil.
Well, talking from one centre back to another, future agreement in place for this man to come back to Liverpool Football Club. Lewis Steele was touching on it as well. Liverpool definitely want to bring him back to the football club. So he explained it. Basically, what was happening was the Liverpool couldn't guarantee him playing time, the time that he wanted to play, but they know he needed to play football week in, week out. But we couldn't guarantee to give him those minutes to carry on his development. But Liverpool did not want to lose him at all. They didn't want to lose him at all, but the money was too good not to accept for the player at that moment. So they made more of a business deal. But what they did was they put an agreement in place for Quansah that put him back, like Liverpool will come back in for you. Whether or not he's in a position to go, yep, that's where I want to be, or I want to go back to, that will be entirely down to him. But it's on the table for him to come back, and they definitely want him back at the football club. So this one is going to be interesting to see how this develops over, 2 years? Virgil's got 2 years left on his deal as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be interesting to see how this develops. Will he come back to Liverpool Football Club? And he started off life scoring a couple of goals already, bro, which is mad. Started off life not in a bad way. His performances have been good. His team, otherwise, they haven't performed well. But him in himself has done really well. Do we see a future of him coming back at this football club in 2 years' time, though?
Take it away, G, because my answer is no, blood.
I mean, yeah, like, I'm going to say no, but obviously 2 years is, for all I know, this brother turns into a young Virgil. I don't know. But I don't know. Like, I'm going to say no because I just don't think that with all the centre-backs out there, are you going to be the one that man's looking at thinking, oh, you're so good now that we got to just bring you back? I don't think so. I think there's a lot of centre-backs out there that we could easily get in 2 years' time who could easily come in and who are probably like levels above him. So it would be more of that unless we just need another centre-back in. Otherwise, yeah, I think let's let him develop, see what he's like in 2 years. And then, yeah, 2 years we'll be able to kind of find out. He might want to just go a different path anyway, to be fair.
Exactly.
I think I've done that Liverpool path already kind of thing. I just want to play football. Is he getting into the England squad? Like, there's probably going to be so many different things, surrounding him in 2 years' time. Leverkusen at the moment don't look so great. So at the moment, we don't want you back. Do you know what I mean? But let's see how the next 2 years go. Let's see how he develops and then take stock. But right now, I'll say, nah, I don't really think so.
I'm a big fan of him, man. I'm a big fan of Quansah, bro. But no, it sounds pessimistic, but But I just feel like they're lying to him, blood.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So wait, Sweet. They told him that. So sweet way to get him to move on, bro. Sweet way to just keep him happy, motivate him as well. Yeah, I mean, with that in his head, but also, man's human, bro. So like, there will be a part when he probably rates himself even more, and they're like, yeah, you chose money over me, bro. But I'm just saying, I'm that guy, innit, bro. And how much do you think he cost, by the way? I don't know, Leone. How much did he cost?
I don't even remember. Probably like 20 something, 30 something. I want to say.
He was the same price that we sold him for. That we sold Konate. He was 35, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of my point, bro. I don't trust him. In an ideal world, Quansah and Leone would be leading the line in 5 years, wouldn't they? That'd be the ideal thing. You get Quansah and Leone leading the line for Liverpool 2030. In realistically, none of them are leading the line in 5 years, so we'll see. But
as I said, it's one of those ones where we will put a timestamp on it and check back in a couple of years' time. G made a good point in terms. I do. I do because I'm
not trying to like do the. I'm not trying to do the because the devil advocate thing. But why do you trust them?
Yeah, I think I just see a difference in how the club is operating. I feel like since Liverpool got back the guys in terms of the Michael Edwards in the team, and he's a football operator for Liverpool or sports, whatever. I feel like these guys, where in the past I've seen us just allow players to leave. Players that I thought was good young players in the past, and it was just like, who cares? Sell them. There's no room. Also, the investment that I heard them say yesterday about they're going to invest in the youth academy as well. It feels to me that Liverpool are trying to protect assets where even if they let them go, there's still a future for them to bring them back. It's only recently where Liverpool have been pretty much all of the players, and I'll talk about Harvey in a minute, but like Ben Doak, there's a buyback in there as well. Harvey, which we'll talk about in a minute, has that as well. Quansah has it. Like they're putting it into. We made McConnell sign a 5-year deal before we loaned him out to Ajax. Morton has one in his as well when we sold him. So I'm looking at going. I think Liverpool they believe in these players, but there's no room because the current squad is so good. But the way we're operating now, there's nothing that tells me like, no, I shouldn't believe them. Will all of them come back? Probably not. But do I see some of them coming back? Yes. When you mentioned about the centre backs, G, and you said like, there's centre backs out there. There is some top centre backs out there, but in terms of what happens in the next 2 years, we know in levels of players, right? Some players they develop late, some develop early. So Quansah might be one of those ones where in the next 2 years you could be outstanding and probably one of the standout centre backs. The ones that are standing out now could have dropped off. And either way, I'm not right. You're not right because it could work either way. He could be really shit and the rest go beyond and become really good. Or it could be one of the platforms. I think Liverpool want to put themselves in a position where if the positive side happens, we need to make sure we're in the best position to get those centre-backs or get that centre-back back because we know what his personality is like. Obviously, he's had some madness in the past with the OnlyFans stuff and all that. But we know his character. The club, he knows the club. He's been at the club for years. So there's still that draw for getting him back. And then obviously the promise at the moment is, bro, we can't give you what you need now, but we're going to sell you. But we see a future at this club. But at the moment, we've got Virgil. There's Konate still here. There is Gomez here. And obviously, we're trying to buy Gueye. But Virgil ain't going to be here forever. Gomez, pretty much, you could have probably said he would have gone to AC if probably Gueye came in. So it would have freed up space for him to come in the next couple of years if the positive side happens. If the negative side happens and he's like really bad, then you're like, we're not going to really push there. Obviously, you didn't hit where we thought you might have been, so we're not going to go and enjoy the rest of your career. But to put these things in place, I think we're protecting our club. And I feel like the football people now are going, we need to make sure we are set instead of going, now we're searching and picking and who should we? And no, there's an academy player that's mad, and there's a player that we sent out on loan, and there's a player that we have a buyback clause in. So now we can pick from all avenues instead of going, we have to go into the market and get a player. And I feel like the club in that instance moving in the right way. That's why I'm positive in that sense.
I mean, listen, I hope that the way you're thinking is the right way, because I've always asked for that. That's what Chelsea do normally. Normally they don't get a player back. Exactly. Chelsea normally have players scattered around everywhere. Quansah in particular is a bit of a weird one, only because they're telling him like, oh, we can't give you the game time and that, but you're trying to buy Guay, and why is he going to come in and have no game time? No, you're going to give him the same game time that you would have give Quansah if that's the case, isn't it? So you're basically telling him he's not good enough, bro. But I guess they're thinking above the manager. They're thinking about, you might not be the manager in 2 years, so why we're doing this based on the football club, not based on slot. Which
I think that's the point.
That makes way more sense. But yeah, listen, again, I'm hoping for the positive. What I will say is, Edwards was here before, so I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, like he was here before, and when them young players moved on before, he didn't do that. So hopefully, he's learned his lesson. I just don't want it to be the narrative that he's there now. So no, he was there before as well, and he let them go.
No, it's obviously he was there before, but I think now he's in more control of the everything around the team. Well, not team. What's the word I want to use? More around the future of the club. I feel like his job was more to suit what the manager wanted in that moment, instead of focusing on what the club desires. And I think now his job role is more around the club, what the club needs going forward, instead of what the manager needs in this moment. I feel like that's what.
I hope so. It's just that the buyback clause wouldn't have been, any buyback clause and stuff wouldn't have anything to do with a manager. That's the only thing. But yeah, hopefully.
But
listen.
The manager says, I don't want to play them, and then he goes, yeah, I don't want to play the guy. He's not going to get the minutes. And he's like, no, but we rate him as a player. Looking at the metrics, he could potentially be one of the best centre-backs in the world. So if you're not going to use him, we're going to sell him, but we're going to add this back in his contract. So if you're not here in 2 years' time, that means we can still go back in and get this player. If a manager comes in and goes, yeah, I need a centre-back. Oh, yeah, guess what? We've got this aligned with Quansah, so we'll get him back for this. And then manager, sweet, we've got one of the best centre-backs in the world again in our team. But we've got him for a cheap price instead of going to and Chelsea. And like Chelsea used to make some crazy money in the back end. Like, this brother has been sold. And then Chelsea gets 20%.
They've got man scattered all around Europe.
Yeah, you're like, how did you get 20 and then 30% there and then 25% there? All of a sudden, they've accumulated 100 million without doing nothing.
They're smart. Like, as much as we laugh at the way that Chelsea do things, they're so fucking smart.
That's why when people talk about the PSR and they're like, Chelsea's cheating, I'm like, they're not cheating.
They're not cheating,
bro. They've got their people getting sold, bro. You just never heard of them.
Yeah.
Look at Tyreek George. Remember, he was just about to go to Fulham for 22 million.
Didn't he go? Evil Saka.
Say that again?
Evil Saka.
Evil Saka, you know.
Yeah, he was going to go, but then the deal collapsed. I
thought he went.
Yeah, but the fact that Fulham were willing to pay the 20, like, he's calm, he's a decent young player and stuff like. No, he's not worth 22.
Yeah, he only had like, I don't even know how many games. He had a few Conference League games and maybe one Prem. He didn't play much last season.
And I don't even know what position he even is as it is, like, because they've got him scattered around everywhere. But it's just the fact that they're able to always do that. I know everyone talks about the Strasbourg thing, but Liverpool are looking to do the same thing. We're looking to buy a football club ourselves because we want to be doing those same things where we say, you know what, instead of sending Harvey Elliott, instead of sending Jarell Quansah to these clubs, right? And then we're doing whatever buybacks and stuff like that. No, we'll have a Getafe or whatever. Yeah, it might be a smaller club, obviously, in comparison to Liverpool. But if we can send them all there, sell them to that club as an example.
Man City's cold at it, bro. Man City's cold at it, bro. They've got, was it 4? Is it 4 clubs under that group?
Bro, it's crazy, isn't it? It's scattered, bro.
They're trying to get a new team in India. They've got the South American team as well.
India.
I think Girona is on the Girona is a bit dodgy still, but I digress from that one. But yeah, them clubs are trying to just dodgy as hell. But yeah, and I think Emre owns a team as well, or half a team.
Half a team, I think it is.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I know that they end up, how the Palace thing, where it's like, you can't play in this competition because the other team's there. But that's just investments. I think it's a good idea still. It's not cheating. Smart business.
Nah, just investing in it. And then similar to Harvey, I think Harvey's next year. So apparently Harvey has to play at least 10 games for Villa.
That's
for the obligation to stay.
Yeah, he'll play 10 games. Easy, bro. Easy.
For the obligation to stand. Do you know the problem I see in this, which is low number for 30? So basically, play 10 games, you have to buy him for 35 million. So what if, right? Just what if he stinks up 5 games, just proper stinks it up, can't get into the team, the flow ain't right, don't. And they go, no, we're gonna just not give him minutes. We ain't gonna play him in games and then send him back to Liverpool.
No,
don't think it will happen, but it might.
He would have played. By Christmas, he'll play the 10 games. Because it's appearances, isn't it? He just has to come on.
Yes, I was wondering, is it appearances or starts?
Yeah. Appearances. He'll play the 10 games. Bro. He'll be good for Villa.
10 appearances, guys. It says it. 10 appearances.
Because they've lost. Essentials left now. Rashford's left.
Yeah.
They've got Sancho and Harvey. Yeah, I actually think
Zaniolo's left as well.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be good for Villa, man. 35.
He doesn't play, bro. That'll be jokes, bro. They go, go back to Liverpool, my guy.
Yeah, it's a weird one because I can see them just keeping him. I think he's one of them, because Harvey's one of them passion dons as well, bro. So once he gets into it for Villa, that's what they love, bro. They love that shit, man. And eventually you can probably see that Morgan Rogers will get snapped up by someone when he so don't need another hero.
Apparently Liverpool is the ones, guys, that's 100% or looking into him as well. So potentially could that be something, a sweetener?
Man City got a clause on that as well. It was there as well, isn't it?
So I'm saying, bro, this is what we need, bro. We need them sell-on clauses, bro. We need them 20%
by now, because remember he's played for
Middlesbrough.
He's played.
Okay, then nah.
Yeah, I think that.
So they got the money when he got to Villa, then that's what
I think they got that money. I think they got that money.
Yeah, I like Morgan Rogers, man. But man, good luck trying to get that Liverpool midfield, bro. You just spend all that money on Verts, man. But,
big up to Liz as well in the building. Hit that like button, peeps. If you haven't already, please make sure you do. There's 140 of you guys in the building. Smash a like if you haven't already, man. And have a little vote on the poll as well that you guys can see in there. 54 likes, 140. Come on, guys. We should be at least at 100 by now. At least. What about Cody, man? So Cody finally opened up on obviously choosing not to go to Bayern. And that's why Bayern eventually went for Lewis Diaz. He basically just wanted to focus on what he's doing at Liverpool. And clearly with the way they offered him a new deal and he signed his new deal at Liverpool. Do you think it was a good choice for him, or do you think he should have probably considered making that move? I think that's more my question.
No, Liverpool's the club. If you have to choose between Liverpool and Bayern Munich, I think it's going to come down to personal preference. They're both about as big as each other. Liverpool might be bigger, but if you're enjoying your football at Liverpool and all your people are around and stuff like that, it's at Liverpool. I think Bayern Munich were very smart. They were monitoring what everyone was doing with their contracts and they could see if we know what was going on with Diaz and all that. They saw, and they were talking about Cody early in the transfer window. If we never got to the talking point, it's probably because they just made their mind up. Diaz is the better option. So good for him though. Great for him.
Do you know, I haven't seen online with him getting a lot more stick recently though. I think he's been all right at the moment. I don't think I've seen anyone really cook. I saw your tweet earlier, by the way, Sav. Well put.
Yeah, because I've had these bums, bro. These bum ass content creators and fans, bro. What you say, G?
No, so what was the tweet? What did you tweet to us?
No, I just because I left it a couple of days. I don't like jumping on the bandwagon. But the Salah tweet that he said, what I mean. The tweet that he sent about with Anfield as well.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I just basically, obviously I saw the stuff after that, and all I saw was all these Liverpool fans jumping on this. Yeah, that's why he's the king. I love him even more now. And I'm like, brother, you are the ones that have been costing Nunes and Diaz the whole window, bruv. They've been. I'm like, man, I got short-term memory, bruv. There ain't no way these men have been in chats on Streamy and that talking about, I'll drive Diaz to the airport, get rid of Nunes, he's trash, and then all of a sudden Mo says, how about you just support the players? Everyone's like, yeah, stand with Mo. Nah, and the content creators are the worst ones, bruv. I could probably find thumbnails of content creators costing Nunes and Diaz, bro. Which is fine. That's how you feel about them. But don't be all of a sudden, stand with the players, guys. What? Talking about? You can't. What? They're doing that. Sticking up for Mo, yeah. And Mo's, because they're Mo's friends, and so I understand from Mo's point of view. But I'm like, you man are doing in the chat, yeah, that's right, Mo. You say it, Mo. And I'm like, you're literally dissing people in the team right now. So right as we speak, in the first 3 games, you're dissing people right now. You all hate Curtis. You hate Gakpo. You hate Robbo. So it stands. Whatever you're agreeing with Mo, if you're doing the same thing, you're the people he's talking about. Dickhead business, bro. I hate when people do that. Try to jump on some moral high ground and that. This ain't Ralph Lauren, bro. Get off your high horse, bro. You pricks, bro.
Before we big up to Dean, by the way.
Big up, man.
Big up, man.
Big up,
Before
Dean. Man, like, you know. Return from chlamydia in that. My guy, blood. My guy, bro. All tight, your doctor, blood. Yeah. Look at antibiotics in that. Come on.
Big up my doctor for the antibiotics this time. I've got the right batch this time, man.
Come on, bro. The clap's gone, bro. You get me?
Yeah. Forget the clap. We passed that. It was, yeah, you know how it goes. You've been there.
Oh, fucking hell. Don't make man laugh already, bro. He's that's a right back.
I know. I'm trying to send me back to hospital immediately.
Before we carry on the conversation, who was asking in the Allure as well, says, Enz, when is the show going to be when you guys rate the skills? Can it be pushed back a few weeks? All right, so that's the email address, guys. I've only received one entry so far. One. The aim of it, guys, if you're new, you're not aware of it, we said you guys need to send in a video of you doing 10 kick-ups, Cruyff turn, and a couple of step overs. That's it. And we'll give you guys a score.
I didn't know.
We had this Cruyff turn, 10 kick-ups, Cruyff turn, and a step over. Couple of step overs, knock it in front. Couple of little step overs. And we'll sit and we'll do a rating show on it and give you a rating, score it out of 10 based on skill, balance, all of that stuff. We'll give you the rating and we'll see who wins, bro. Out the guys and the girls in the chat. So there you go. That's the email address. Send it, man, because I promise you, because everyone likes to, because it was especially after the stream we did when the trolls was out getting onto us and all that stuff, which is fair. We don't mind a bit of laugh. But now we're testing you guys. Show us, man. Show us your skill levels, man. And remember, these are like basic skills, by the way, guys. These are not complicated. No round the worlds, no catch it on the back of your neck. None of that stuff. None of that. We not need the freestyling, just a couple of kick-ups, little Cruyff turn, knock it forward, Cruyff. Knock it forward, Cruyff. That's all. Knock it forward, couple of step overs. That could be done in literally 20 seconds. Realistically, you could do it.
Yeah, for real, yeah. We'll take a literally.
Couldn't do it in 20 seconds. Back, couple of kick-ups, 10 kick-ups, push it forward, Cruyff, push it forward, step overs, video done, complete. See, there you guys, I can do it. And then that's it. But that's the email address. Send it in and we'll definitely rate it. But you're asking, will I push it back? The moment when I get in enough, then I'll do it. But at the moment, I only got one. So only one person is brave enough.
Big up, by the way, to that one person, whoever that is. Big up to that one person, by the way. The fact that you send it in, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's all just jokes, man. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Don't take it
not serious, man. Let's laugh, man. Let's have a bit of laugh and a bit of jokes, guys.
Super dead.
You know you're about to get someone send you a video in the academy jacket, blood. Allow me, man.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, send me in, I can't
Don't
wait.
tell me, man. Bro. Don't come here with your scholarship doing kick-ups, but allow it, man.
You know that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, bro.
Send it in, man. Send it in. I want to see it, guys. I want to see it because then I'll put the show together. I'll get the lads on the panel and we'll sit and have a laugh and we'll discuss it. We'll give you a ratings and then man, and we'll crown a winner, bro. We'll crown a winner. So it is what it is. But yeah, Cody out the way. Chiesa, guys, man. So not only did Chiesa get left out the at the preseason camp, and then he comes back and he's like, yeah, Chiesa, I see him as a forward. Yeah, Chiesa is gonna get him minutes. Yeah, Chiesa. And then I go, Champions League squads drop. Let me go and have a look, see the man them. Do you know what is crazy? Because I actually saw this before I saw the squad. I was like, rah, so my man is out the squad before the squad was even announced.
Hey, same. I saw that before I saw the squad.
Disrespect, man. This guy's a fraud.
The disrespect is hilarious. It's crazy.
Why did you keep him, bro?
Yeah, the guy's a fraud, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This gaffer, bro. Get him out of here, man. Nah, man. You're out here just tarnishing man's reputation. Just let him go, bro. Free man, bro. You man always on free. It's that, bro. Free Chiesa.
Yeah, we need to free Chiesa for real.
He's taking the mick of him, man.
Why I'm saying like now we're getting to a point where, bro, like you're actually being disrespectful. You've come out as things said, and you've spoken about, yeah, you can cover in this position, you know, Chiesa come off the bench. Yeah, we really feel like he's going to be quite an important part of the squad this season, etc., etc. And then you keep doing stuff, brother. You've left him out pre-season. You left him out of here. I'm like, bro, like, and Chiesa just out here smiling like some freaking clown, brother. Like,
now you know what you have to do with it. Before them photos get taken, he just checks his online banking, bro. That's all he can do.
Yeah, and obviously, check your online banking. His thing must be mad, but at the same time, bro, like I think of cartoons when I think of Chiesa, because I'm like, you keep smiling, but man keeps disrespecting you, but you keep coming back every episode like it's just calm. Like this ain't Family Guy, bro. Like I need you to every now and again. We need something different, my bro. Like every episode starts again new. So whatever happened in the previous episode, if he got blown up, if Peter Griffin got, I don't know, slapped in the head.
He's like Kenny from South Park, innit, bro? Man just gets murdered every episode. He keeps coming back, bro, to the same friendship group.
That's all Chiesa is. I'm like, bro, come on, Chiesa, man. Like, have a little bit more self-respect. I beg. Like, start making a bit of. I actually want you to move like a dickhead now. Like, I want you to be a dickhead.
Yeah, so now I'm not kind of training. What's the point of me training if you're not going to play me,
man?
It's true though. He's a professional. He's not like he's one of us. If one of us has happened to one of us, we accept it. We're not professional footballers. Pay me my money. That's cool. I'm happy. But bro, you're a professional footballer, bro. Like
that makes sense,
every week it's disrespect. I feel like every week there's something about this guy. Like, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the problem is with this. Anything that happens is about him all the time, and it's always disrespect. I feel like it's mad disrespectful.
That goal he scored. You see that goal he scored, bro? You see the PR was running for about a week and a half, bro. That's why, bro. They needed the window to close, bro. So now just keep pushing out the content of that goal in slow motion, different angles, until it stays. And then when the window closes, just go back to normal, blood. Now you know the man's like, oh yeah, if you're not good for the next week, you're not going on a school trip for a week. Man, just being good, bro. Yeah, miss, I'll sit by you at the front of the class, blood. Soon as I get to Orton Towers, blood, bad man thing, I'm back, blood. That's what slots on. So I was like, yeah, I don't like this. Come out in press conference talking about, see him as a striker, and then you don't even, brother, waste, man. Blood.
And at this moment, right, because, all right, so that means, right, we're all going, right, there is at least one League Cup game, there is at least one FA Cup game, and then... Yeah, we know there's at least them 2 games there. We know they're there, and I
better line him up in the first team. If you don't see him in the starting lineup for the FA Cup or League Cup, bloody dark, bro.
And not only that, guys, do you know my problem isn't more the Champions League omission yet? It's the Prem, because I'm now thinking about the bench that potentially will be available for when Liverpool have the full squad back in, right? He probably won't make the bench, you know, if I'm being real, bro.
You're going too far. You're going too far, surely.
When is he going to play?
Make the bench, but he can't make the bench. How can he make the bench, Dean?
Yeah, I remember that video.
How many people on the bench?
Hey, 9 people, bro, and he can't get on there, bro. We did the maths already, bro. He can't,
we did it. He can't make it.
We did it, bro.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, we did the video, and we said that someone's gonna have to be left out, and that was before he sat.
Yeah, it's gonna be Chiesa. It's gonna be Chiesa. If someone has to be left out, it's gonna be him.
And we're gonna line up we're gonna line up against Southampton in the League Cup, and you're gonna see that Trent Doherty blood ahead of him and Dan's blood. This is what he ain't gonna play. We're gonna bring him over the 11 minutes to go through.
So we got Mama as the goalkeeper, yeah? Dashvili as the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
That's one.
Gomez will probably be on there as well.
Standard.
Robbo will probably be on there as well. So you got your 2 defender. I'm going to throw Leone there as well. I'm just going to throw him there.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw him there. Just say that's 3 defenders.
Just let you know, you've taken up 4 spaces already. We've only got 5 left.
Right, so we need at least a couple of midfielders. Endo, you saying is going to be there.
He's always there. Yeah.
And then either or of Mac, Graves, Sobbo, either or someone's going to have.
Curtis is going to be on the bench as well.
Jones will be on the bench. Right? Who else now?
Rio.
Yeah, it's looking flimsy already.
Rio's going to be on the bench because Rio's in the Champions League squad as well. And Trey.
Ekatike or Isak Kamp, so one of them's going to be on the bench.
Let's go Ekatike. Let's just go throw him there.
Yeah, he's not on the bench. He doesn't make the bench. What's his name? Chiesa don't make the bench.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got one more space, lads.
You got a goalkeeper.
Another goalkeeper.
We've got a goalkeeper on the bench.
You got
I
Bradley
also
on
think
Have you got Bradley and
don't have Bradley on there.
Nah, it's
don't
done.
have Bradley on there.
It's done.
It's
Because we've
done.
got 2 right backs.
It's
It's
done.
over with, bro. This is what I'm saying. It's done, bro. 2 right backs and 2 left backs are going to be in the
Are we
team.
missing anyone else from a midfielder? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to say because one of the right back is going to start. So that means one of the midfielders in our team isn't going to start. I'm going to throw Mac as the midfielder that's not going to start. So you're going to have Endo, Jones, and Mac as your midfielders. You're going to have Rio and Ekatike as your forward-thinking players.
That's 5.
And then you're going to have the goalkeeper, which is Mamadashvili. You're going to have Gomez, which is he can play wherever.
7.
And then you've got Robbo, which you will have vice captain. And then Leone is the only one where I'm like, you potentially is going to have a Bradley or a Frimpong, depending on who you start.
Okay,
so Leone
nice.
is probably the one I think that's going to probably miss out.
Okay, so Leone and kids. So both Italians is what you're telling me. I told you he don't like Italians, bro. He don't like penne. He don't like tagliatelle. He don't like spaghetti. He don't like bolognese. He don't like pizza, bro. This is a problem, bro. He don't like Pavarotti, blood. He don't like Totti. He don't like any of it, bro. I've had enough of this guy, bro. It's dickhead business to free Chiesa, bro. I know he's got a great song and that, but it's fine, bro. Let him go, bro. You know you have to just go to the wilderness and that. Just let man out, bro. You know you're in the zoo and you have to help out the animal and that. Tranquilize it, fix him up, and then you just let his little bobbly legs come out. You let him off into the wall, let him go back with his mom and that, bro. Dickhead business, bro. Release the man, then.
They're not releasing him.
The bobbly legs is bad though, Sam. Why has he got bobbly legs?
Because obviously when they got the tranquilizer,
He's tranquilized. He's waking up.
No, because if I hit, bro, I swear to God, if I hear Slot say one more time, you know what? He needs more preseason. He's been having preseason for 2 years, blood. He's 2 seasons for preseason.
I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing anything about your fitness. There's nothing to do. I know it is not your fitness now. It can't be. It's impossible.
It can't be fitness, man.
2 years, bro. Nah.
Listen,
2 years of fitness.
2 years, bro. You're not a footballer, innit? You play darts, bro. You're that Luke Hute, bro. The one.
Bro, you might as well just be with us, man. You might as well just be with us, man, doing streams. Because
be a YouTuber, bro. He could be our Liverpool correspondent, bro. He could be our inside man. You know what? That's our source, bro. That's our source.
Yeah, I'm gonna start quoting Chiesa now going forward, bro. We'll start quoting him.
It's big business, bro. Remember I said to you. Do you remember what I said to you when Leone came in? I said they're gonna keep Chiesa as an interpreter, blood, because Leone can't speak English. And now we found out that Chiesa is the Italian liaison officer, blood. He's a mentor, blood. He's a mentor, blood. I bet you any money if you show me a picture of them in the change room, they're next to each other, bro. Is his foster dad?
Just while he's in the UK.
Dark, man. Dark. Release the man.
It's weird, man.
So that means guys, we know he's not in the Champions League squad. Obviously, in January we can revisit it, so we will look at it then. But as it stands, Chiesa is not playing in them first 8 Champions League games. As it stands, I don't know if he makes the bench for Liverpool on a week-to-week, like if there's no injuries. Obviously, with injuries, he'll get in the squad, whatever. Suspensions, all that stuff, he'll get in. So now we're down to the room of guaranteed 2 games. And I don't know how guaranteed that is. I'm just speculating that's guaranteed. The League Cup game,
might be
first
2 games.
And the FA Cup 3rd round. So League Cup 3rd round, FA Cup 3rd round. So I expect him to play against Southampton in that first 3rd round at home, Anfield, against them. I expect him to be in the starting 11.
Okay.
But then I don't know, because then guys like whether it's Isak might be the guy you play in those games because he needs the match, he might need the game. So Salah might be like, yo, I don't need no rest, my guy. I'm trying to get my, some goals in that. Trying to get some rhythm. Rio will be on the other side like, yo. Or they might go, yo, Cody, you hold the right-hand side for... So where does he play, bruv, if he only looks as a striker? We got 2 strikers now.
He's a sub, man. He's just a sub, innit? And even that, when you look at the subs, you name 9 people. Oh, yeah, say he's a sub. He can't even get on the bench. So he's not... Oh, my God. I just realized... Yeah, you know what?
I told you. When we signed him, I said, bruv, why did we sign my man, bro? Like, this money that everyone looked at, I said, it's only 12 million. I said, bruv, like... I just don't feel like Chiesa is a player that would just fit in anyway, regardless if Liverpool are trying to go in a certain type of direction. I get it because of the fee is so low that you just kind of wash it over. But I feel like we're all also trying to think of him, what he was doing in the Euros a couple years back. That Chiesa was a madman. Like, that Chiesa was on serious smoke. And I feel like when he signed here, we thought, yeah, we can get that Chiesa. But then we remember we still had other players. When Chiesa was here last season, we still had Diaz, still had Gakpo. You haven't say, obviously, you got Mo Salah, you got Jota, you got Nunes. We had bare players anyway. He wasn't even getting there.
You want to know what I thought, honestly? Because I remember having a conversation with you when he came in, and I was, because I like Chiesa, innit? And I was speaking to Enz about this when I watched him in the World Cup as well. That one we had, you know, that Winter World Cup. He was good for Italy. I thought he was good in watching Switzerland. I knew he wasn't going to be a starter for us. I knew that wasn't going to happen. And I was assuming that they were probably going to play him where Salah would be. I thought because we were getting a new manager, we're moving on and all. So I just thought, remember, I'm not that guy, but everyone done I love this Slot guy. He's so ruthless. He subs everyone off. So I was like, okay. So we're talking about, we're going to move this man on. Salah's going to all of a sudden not miss games, but 70th minute, he can come off the pitch now. You're going to preserve Salah and that. He's going to play those games. He's going to play League Cup and FA Cup games. And then when the Champions League's done, or we get through, or there's a lesser team, he's going to play them, which would have amounted to at least 20 games a season, 25. Brother, I didn't know he was going to do this, bro.
Has he even touched 10 games that season?
No, not properly, no. Maybe off the bench.
The man said not properly. You just,
the minutes, yeah, I don't even know what the minutes equate to, bro. But what I'm saying is, like, then I thought, okay, when I see that Slot playing, I'm like, okay, then this looks like they've gone above Slot and they're buying these players and that to make a quick turnover in it. You know what I mean? Look, a couple grams in that, bro. Sell it for a little more in that. You get me? Yeah. Look a top boy thing in that, Sully and that, the Shane blood. Yeah, just buy that, take them bricks, sell that there. That's what I thought they were doing. But he's still here, bruv. I thought he was going to get a little cold 5 mil profit and move on, bruv.
Exactly.
Maybe in January, sir. Maybe in Jan.
It's dark.
It's mad. It's not making sense.
Nah, but you know, big up Chiesa though, man. Make your money, bro. He's on good wages here, innit? So make your money, bro. I don't even care, bro. Enjoy yourself, bro.
Yeah, no. Make your wages.
Big up to everyone in the building, man. Guys, remember to smash that like button as well. We're not even on 100 likes yet, man. We need to get there. Get there, people, man. Come on, let's get there, bro. Big up to Alex Cornford said Chiesa is on that Kostas Juju and apparently told Slot that Ria deserves a Champions League spot. My man wants to kick up in the slippers midweek. Nah, man, I don't think he wants to do that, bro. He has to be playing.
Nah, man. He wants to play, man. Come on, man.
Why would he? Nah, man. Like Kostas was doing that same thing. Like, yeah, I'm just happy to be here. And Chiesa is telling him, nah, man, give Rio that spot still. I don't think he can say give Rio. I think Rio took that spot.
You can't.
You reckon that Chiesa's got like 2 jobs in that, bro? Like he does Pizza Express midweek and that. That's why we don't see him. He does Zizzies and that. No, he works for Uber.
He does Zizzy, bro. You're mad.
Because Zizzies and that for extra wages and that, bro.
Man said just an extra job, bro. And the thing is, you didn't even name like a high-paying job. You just
an extra job. That's crazy.
He just needs minutes.
He's saying he just needs money.
He just needs minutes. He just needs minutes.
Money,
man, he needs minutes and he needs to be around his people, blood. You get me? Look at Zizzies and Pizza Express. It's all good, bro.
What
crazy.
That's to assume.
But he needs the money. That's what you're saying. He needs the money.
It feels like they're bullying him, bro, snatching his wages off him and that. I reckon Virgil snatches his wages off him, shares it around the team and that. Yo, crazy, hold that blood. Hold this little one area, blood. Hold that blood.
That's mad. That's so mad.
It is crazy.
Man said to divvy up man's wages.
Because if Virgil snatches man's brown packet off him, what's he supposed to do, blood? Give me your bank card, dickhead, blood. You know what I mean? Let me just buy something real quick.
Man said, did you even play this week, bro? But you getting paid.
Because she's right, blood. Because Chiesa's always got, he's either got the crackhead look on his face, like he's just took a line, yeah. Or he's very happy with. So I'm saying, Virgil just like, yo, big man, when you get out of it, make sure you smile in front of the cameras too, blood. Make sure you smile. Yeah, make sure you celebrate like a bad man as well, blood. Because he celebrates goals for us like he scored them.
He's winning the World Cup.
Okay, okay, this is a real question. Have you seen Chiesa with a Prem medal since he won it? No, you haven't. He's got sold, blood. He got sold. He got sold so he can buy a moped to do Uber Eats, blood. He doesn't have it anymore. Snatched it off him, blood. Trent took it. Give me that, blood. Give that to Jude, blood. Jude ain't got one yet. Let me give that to Jude.
Give it to Jude is nasty.
Bro.
Let me give it to Jude is nasty.
No man said sold it to buy a moped. It's mad, bro.
Bro, the way we're talking about Chiesa as if this guy is broke, like
No,
He's broke. He's broke. He's broke.
nah, bro.
I agree, he's broke.
They got him over, blood. I told you, man, early, bro. I told you when the video when he was coming to Liverpool, he was all excited in the cab. I'm telling you, bro. They told him the Mersey River was the Bahamas, bro. They said, yeah, we got what you got down there. We got the sea. We've got all these like Scouse women. What Scouse women? Just like Italian women, bro. Yeah, I mean, got down there, blood. Couple Carols and Stacey's and that, blood. He's dark. He's dark, bro.
Nah, Sam, man said he sold his medal to buy a ped. You know, it's mad.
That is crazy.
Just
to
to
buy
sell,
a
just to run at Uber.
All I'm saying is, I saw the man
the-
doing that
the
photo
Deliveroo
shoot
and
thing.
them.
Remember when you was reposting it and saw the people doing the photo shoot? All of them brought their medal back in the. I never saw Chiesa one.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's true.
I never saw one.
No,
Bro.
I'm gonna go in the archives. I need to see because I took screenshots of a few of them because I was gonna use them for one of the streams we was doing.
Hold on, quick question,
bro.
yeah. So I never got an answer, yeah. Did Gravenberch get injured?
No, he played yesterday.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah, you saw the rumor in it that everyone said that Grinder's mashing him up and that.
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I didn't do no research. I just forgot all about it. I just remembered now.
I'll tell you the best. When they're on international duties, just follow the team. I don't know if you guys follow the teams and stuff in terms of their socials, but that's where I get the international news from.
No, when I watched that
you
French
know
team,
early, bro.
The
early.
Garms was killing me, man. The Garms they turned up
there.
to, bro.
Madness.
Madness.
Ekatike turned up in the maddest. I don't know what you
bro, you know
call
these
Yeah.
Frenchmen are fruity and that.
He looked like a pencil.
Finger's always got the most flamboyant thing on. Kunde, bro, always, bro.
Bro,
Kunde
Kunde
is
is sometimes,
mad.
you know,
Man came
you know
dressed
that
like a gay tent, blood.
bro, what?
Ten,
You know
you
what?
know.
I'm not even gonna say it again.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. He's
Like,
mad
these
geezer, bro.
French brothers, I always think about like these Frenchmen. I'm like, bro, yeah, obviously I've heard about you, man. Obviously, a couple of the man them and you know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
heard.
saying?
What you say? You heard about Saliba and dead man there, blood. You know about.
Yeah,
Saliba.
then I started.
You don't know about
I'm
Saliba,
like,
blood.
bro, like these.
No,
man are-
wait.
Doing too
What
much.
kind of
No,
bacon?
We know about Saliba, blood.
Nah,
all know
Saliba
about-
tried to do them videos of man doing
Yeah,
what he
Liverpool
did in his
game. But
change room.
to be fair,
Crazy.
it's the fashion capital of the world, isn't it? France, but
It's too much, though, man. You're going to play football, man. What are we doing? It's mad.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
true.
crazy, bro. They're going
Chiesa is
to
a-
cap him.
Big up to Zubiri for the super chat, man. Say Chiesa is a product of still cooking. We're about to add the baking soda to this season. Quick trick to turn an eighth into a quarter.
Everything.
I know Zubiri. I don't know about them stuff, bro. You know what I mean? I don't really
Yeah, I don't
have
know.
to talk to the other man them on the panel. That's maybe
About
what
what?
they would do.
I only understand it from The Wire. So
Yeah, I know the why.
G,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
save, G. Good save. Good G.
Yeah,
Good
why?
save.
Stand
I
up.
know the rest of you guys. I don't know. Maybe your
Nah, it's all
lifestyle.
wire,
is-
man. It's all
I
wire. It's all
found
wire.
out that Dean told me, blood. He told me about.
I found from the wire.
That's what I heard.
I just fooled you the wire. That's what I done.
watch a bit of Breaking Bad, so you kind of understand. And even then, I was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
lost.
yeah.
Hold on,
Even then,
wait,
you're
wait,
still
wait.
confused.
Breaking Bad's meth, blood. What are you talking about? It's a different product. blood.
Again, see, Savage, I didn't know. I
Nah,
didn't know.
obviously,
I was so confused.
No, because obviously ends in
Savage,
People was
you
insane.
know that
Nah,
you knew.
see, well, you don't know about ends in Priory Court, blood. You don't know, blood. You get me? You don't know. He taught me everything.
I don't know ends.
No, I didn't.
really don't.
I didn't know.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I live in a nice area. I do not know.
You do now, bro. How'd you pay for the house, blood?
Yeah.
I don't know.
was
I
about
don't
to say that.
know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know any. I don't know how these
Okay,
things
Deshane.
work.
Okay, Deshane. We hear you, blood.
I said, okay, the shade, you know.
I don't know how any of these things work. I just know that I've watched TV series and I've never really understood it. So maybe it's something we need to kind of speak about, and you guys can help me out on that. But I don't
I
know.
hear it, man.
So,
You guys pass. Big up to McGregor as well for the supers. Homegrown rules in the Champions League squad. If Gueye signs, Leone would have been out and Chiesa in. Interesting. Rio could be swapped out after Xmas when his deal's signed. Why would
Real
Real
Wing
be swapped out? Is it?
because of his age.
Because of his age.
Yeah, but Real ain't gonna be swapped out, car is the truth.
No. And also as
even-
well, Frimpong's homegrown as well, so we're all
Yeah.
right in that.
Even
Fringers.
still though, like that's regardless of like love for this McGregor, but regardless of that, he's still out of this Champions League squad.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So it don't even matter.
Yeah.
Like
Because the maddest thing is if we don't, this is on based on that we're gonna get through the 8 games, isn't it? Fine. If we don't, he's don't play at all.
Yes,
Group stage 8 games. It's not, remember, it's not the regular group stage 8 games now. So if you don't get through them, you don't get to join them.
Nah. At that point, you just got to sell him. You just have to sell him.
All right, where am I going? There we go. Player of the month.
Clear.
2 Liverpool players. 2 Liverpool dons on the
Who's on
list.
that?
Sobo and Ekatike doing their business, bro.
My guys.
I'm trying to think if anyone else is on there. Grealish made it, bro. After 2 games, 2 little
Man like
performances.
Black Grealish and that, bro.
2 little
Yeah, you know
performances,
that,
and he got on the list.
I mean, it's only been
Fair
3
enough.
games. It's only been 3 games into the season, so 2 games.
I know, man. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
But I didn't
Who would you
expect him
give
to
it
be make the list.
I can't believe you was hating at that ends. What about Ekatike? 2 good games out of 3. Same thing, innit?
Relax. I'm a
If
Liverpool
I-
fan,
I
bro.
would
I'm
pick-
blind to anything like that, Dean, bro.
I would pick from this list. I'd pick Thingy, bro. I'll pick João Pedro to get it out.
Yeah, he's been
I was
I
thinking
would
more
pick-
Semenyo though. I can't lie. I was thinking Semenyo.
Against Spurs, he was
West
mad.
Menyo's been horrid.
Spurs and Liverpool, bro. He was on smoke.
Oh. He's a bully. We look like babies against him, man. Oh man, that guy's a bully, man. Someone's got to stop this, man. You can't every game is just bullying people, bro. Why is he still at Bournemouth? Why no one? I don't understand the disrespect he's getting. That no one ain't bid him nothing. He's just there.
He's on that new contract, bro.
Yeah, he signed that new contract. I think he got released clause, though.
2030.
No, but still, man, someone buy him, please. It's madness. He shouldn't be there.
Arsenal
Taking
should
a
have bought someone like him. I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah. Smart player,
Yeah, they're
man.
mad.
Smart player, man. Let him get another season under his belt, innit? They could just show man in the joke, blood. Yeah,
Oh, then how old is he? He can't be young no more.
25, I think. I think he's 25.
He's actually been around for time, actually.
Yeah, because I watched the Sky Sports documentary with him and his brother. His brother's a footballer as well, isn't it? But he plays in like non-league, I think. I was watching that. Yeah. They are very level-headed dudes, bro. Yeah, I mean, he believes in himself and that. So, yeah,
I
man.
think he's so cold. I just don't understand how he's still at Bournemouth, man. This guy.
Maybe he is the one, because there's still conversations behind the scenes and that. He might have been the one who was like, you know what, bro? I've weighed up my options. I've looked at all the other clubs and that, and wherever I go, I'm not going to be first choice, bro. So let me just stay at Bournemouth another season. We're cooking something here. Let me get another season in the Prem under my belt, and then we can see what I go on after that. Because he's on a good contract. Whenever he leaves, he's going to make Bournemouth a lot of money because that contract runs out 2030, I think, or something like that. So
it's at least 70 million. I think they're gonna have to pay to
yeah,
get him.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 70, innit? Yeah, man.
Nah,
You might say, how's Pedro there? Pedro's been cooking, bro.
Yeah, he's been scoring
Pedro's been
goals.
I think everybody on that list deserves to be on that list.
I wouldn't put Calafiori on there, but that's not because he's been good though. But for player of the
Yeah, I
month,
was going to say that. I feel like he's been good at it.
Not manager. Where's the other one? Goal of the month.
I
So
can't
what
remember.
goal do you
all of
guys
them.
think?
I know all of these goals. Bicycle kick from Richarlison. Paqueta's goal when he rossed in the top bins, but then got smoked by Chelsea. Semenyo's when he ran through our team.
Sobo's goal, man. What we dealing with, man?
Oh, Gray's one was
I
cold
don't know,
though.
Mark
Top
Gay's
bin.
goal.
To be fair though, did you see the run up to Fingers one? Dewsbury Hall's one when he cooked man and then rossed in the top bins?
And that was also a good goal as well. That was also a good goal.
Oh, politician thing. You doing the politician thing? I'm going to
No. And then obviously because the Real's one was right at the death, blood for the winner, right at the death. And they do look at that. And they don't just look at who's, what I mean, it's the moment of the game. 90 plus 10 minutes.
90 plus 10.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be Szoboszlai, man. It's gonna be Szoboszlai. It's gonna be Szoboszlai, bro. We know this. It's gonna be Szoboszlai. It has to be, surely.
But I don't know if that's the best goal though. Like I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad goal, by the way. Like, it was blatantly a dope free kick.
Well, man scored a 35-yard free kick. What are we dealing with?
The best
when you got centre backs curling it into the, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking, man. That Dewsbury Hall one wasn't across the keeper, bro. It was like near post, but from outside the box. It didn't even make sense. But Thingies might be the best, you know. Richarlison's, bro. I ain't even joking.
Yeah,
Bro,
just dropping the shoulder and dinking it.
Bicycle kick. But because I hate Richarlison, he can't get it, blood. So straight bias, bro. One Richarlison.
I think they'll give it. I think they'll give it to Sobo because I think it's because of the type of game it is and when he scored. I think they'll give it to him. Just because of the level of the team.
I think they're gonna do the, you know, make a wish thing and give it to Rio, blood.
You know what? That wins it.
And then Gaffer of the month.
Not Slot.
What?
Sorry, man. Now, of course, he's won every game on it. So
He's gonna be Slot.
Sunderland, yeah, Sunderland manager's there.
Oh, Sunderland.
David Moyes.
Have Sunderland lost this season?
Yeah, they lost the Bayern, innit?
Then I'll give it to Slot.
Yeah, Slot, man.
Slot, man. 3 wins out of 3.
Respect
Went to
my
Newcastle.
Gaffer,
That's how, bruv. We've done everything. You
Yeah,
can't
man.
do no more.
Big up your Gaffer, man. Come on.
We got my Gaffer, bro. 3 wins.
Hey, Sav, don't get it twisted. Pre-season, I wanted him gone. I ain't gonna lie. I remember one game I was in hospital. I wanted him sacked. I can't remember what game it was, but I wanted him sacked.
I know what game you wanted him
gone.
gone. I know what game you wanted him gone. It was against them Wagamama students.
Gone.
Them foreigners.
Yes, that's the game. Bro. I was in hospital.
Yeah, blood. Yamaha FC, blood, motorbike team, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? Samsung FC. It was that team, bro. They bopped us off the field, bro, with their
I
goal.
wanted him gone.
Had G laughing at me.
I was in hospital, and we wanted him out. Then, bro, sacked.
Bro, you don't know how irrational I was, bro. I was on bare drugs. I was irrational. I wanted him gone. I thought if he's not gone by the time I get to hospital, I'm going mad. I said, I'm going mad. He has to go. And then that game, that back pass to the, what's his name? Mamardashvili. I wanted him gone as well. I wanted him gone.
Listen, man, have to understand, bro. That goal that Yamaha FC scored, blood. Yo, bro, I seen G's face just laughing. You know, they bopped us off. When I mean, bare 1-2s down the line, bro. It's like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. I couldn't believe I was watching.
And you know what? To be fair to G, and I mean, I was agreeing with you still, but to be fair to me too, blood. But remember, G, did that thing where it's like 1 minute preseason matters to everyone until it goes wrong, and then it's like it don't matter.
Yeah.
And then when that goal went, and I was like, oh no, blood, something ain't right about that. Then the Prem started. I was like, oh, so it's the same shit. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing, bro.
Yeah, man, they were. I couldn't believe that team, you know, bro. I couldn't believe them, bro. They were cooking at us.
You know, like when you watch like preseason, and I always say this here, like new teams, new managers, and whatever. And we saw it. To be fair, last preseason, he just didn't really follow through for the whole season. But like, you know, when a new manager comes in, you know, like you just always immediately see something. Doesn't matter, Brighton, you get a new manager, you see something. Like whoever, you just get a new manager and you see something where even you're like, oh, okay, that's a little bit different. I mean, we're doing this now, we're playing out from the back, or I don't know, we're going long, whatever. But you know, like this preseason, bro, like it just was the same thing. So I can understand what Dean's saying when he's saying, bro, I'm like, yeah, because it's the same shit, bro, and we're now losing to fucking Samsung.
And G, guess what? I believed everything what everyone else said. They said, oh, look, he won the league with Klopp's team. I started believing in that. I thought, yeah, see, he was fluky all season. Yeah, Arsenal had injuries. Man City fell off. I'm in hospital. I'm believing everything now. My mind's gone. I thought, yeah, he's got to go. I said, he's got to go. Like, he's getting found out. He's got his team now. We look dead. Like, he's got no idea. We getting overrun in the counter press. I said, yeah, he's got to go. He has to be gone by the time I get out of my hospital. He has to be gone.
I'm gonna say respect my Gaffer. 3 wins out of 3.
Come on, build your Gaffer.
3 wins.
Hold on.
I respect it. No, listen.
3.
Listen. I'm back to normal. Like he's the guy. I'm back to normal.
Why isn't Glasner there though? Like, well, go on, he's unbeaten.
I don't care about Glasner, bro.
I care about Glasner.
I don't care about Glasner.
Glasner can go and get stuffed. I can't stand him.
Is it 2 wins and a draw? Glasner's one because they're unbeaten.
Yeah, they're unbeaten.
Yeah, he should be there, to be honest.
Okay, but why is he there? Because then no one cares, bro. That's why it's not there.
We got Glasner, man. My
I
God.
just feel like I don't want Slot to win it now.
There's nothing you can do about it. Slot will win it. 3 wins out of 3. Definitely.
They might give it to Sunderland. I don't know. Like they might just do
No chance.
Make a wish team.
Stop doing the politician
Give it to my gaffer.
Yeah, come on, man.
3 wins out of 3. Went to Newcastle under crazy circumstances. Punched them up. Last minute goal. Beat Arsenal. Bro, our fixtures are crazy. Huh? Bro,
See, this Dean we like, bro. This Dean we like, not the one that said Slot out, bro.
Nah, bro, Slot out was in hospital. That guy's gone. I'm here now. I'm back to normal. Like the drugs have worn off. I'm back to normal. Like I'm drinking water, plenty of fluids. Like it's all good.
Man said plenty of water, fluids are good, bro. Man's hydrated. I hear it.
I'm hydrated, bro.
All right. Big up to the man them though. We'll leave it there, man. Big up to everyone in the building. If you're joining late, that's your own fault. But there's timestamps. You can go back and watch your favorite part of the stream. Leave your comments down below as well. Let us know what you disagreed or agreed with. I'm pretty sure there's always going to be disagreements, and I'm pretty sure there's always going to be agreements as well. And as I said, guys, send in the your footage, man, to the email address ensmantv@gmail.com. And then we'll do our reaction video to it, our rating show. Because I'm looking forward to any one person sending a video, man. So come on, guys. You guys talk a good talk. Let's see if you walk a good walk, man. Send in those videos. Step overs, 10 kick-ups, and a Cruyff turn.
So like
the 3-year-old could do that. Just not trying to make it difficult for you guys, but a 3-year-old could do that as well. Yeah, so make sure you guys But yeah, road to 10K. We're on 5 on the road to the 10. So love for the love. So show that support. Big up to Dean. Big up to G. Big up to South in the building.
Come on, subscribe to my OnlyFans.
No one's gonna subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Put the link in the description, bro.
I don't have the link. Why would I have the link? Why would I have the link?
My next question is, why does Enz even have the link?
He's my friend, bro. Support the building, bro. I didn't say watch it. I just said put the link in.
Do you know how mad that is, G? Like, oh yeah, now you put the link in. What do you mean I put the link in? Nah, bro.
That's no link. Enz has got Savage's OnlyFans link.
You man are thinking too weird, blood. It ain't even nothing through gazing like that. It's just topless streaming, blood. Pecs out and that. You get me? Look a nipple and that. You know?